I took UMBRAGE for the electrician naggings. This is the second time I am doing home renovation, and on both occasions, I had terrible experiences with the electricians. When some of the light switch I bought cannot work, the electrician nagged and complained that I waste their time, and then go on to brag the brands that he carries. I took UMBRAGE for the electrician naggings. You see, I bought a specific brand for the light switch, but they don't like, partly because they can't earn if I didn't buy from them, and partly because they know it can be complicated. This is the switch I bought. Livolo is a touch-sensitive switch with support for RF remote controllers, which is super convenient. With a tap, it's on, off. Livolo have worked well for me for the last 6 years in my first house. Yet the electricians keeps telling me this kind of switch is unstable and troublesome to install from his experience. When the time finally comes for them to install, it is indeed troublesome. Some of the switch will not work for this house, mainly because of the way that the wires are run in the house. Perhaps it is not their responsibility to advise me, but I took UMBRAGE for his multiple naggings on smart switches and how he talked about his clients buying the wrong stuff all the time. The thing is, he never advised homeowners on the items that we are buying. He could have advised me on our first meeting, but he did not. Hence, I'm going to share with you the issues I had, and hopefully it will help you during your house renovation. The first issue is to do with multiple circuits in the same switch box. When you open your distribution box, you will usually find labels from S1 perhaps up to S8. Each one is a circuit for the lights. If you look at this 2-gang switch box, you will notice that there is a S4 and also a S6. S4 and S6 belongs to two different circuits. It is not common to find a switch box containing multiple circuits. I've never seen this in my first HDB house. From what I heard, it is usually wired as such just because it is convenient to do so. This condo even has a warning label. That's because it is actually dangerous. If you are unaware and you connect S4 and S6 together, I don't know what will happen, and I will not try. Now, here comes my issue. My Livolo 2-gang switch cannot support multiple circuits. This is because smart switches usually has only one circuit for the live wire in. I can plug in either S4 or S6, but not both. My solution is to buy traditional switch that supports multiple circuits. Legrand is a pretty cheap brand. I find it pretty nice. This 2-gang is just $7. They can support multiple circuits because they have two L sockets that are for the live current in separately. Each of the gang is isolated from the other. Let me show you how to connect the wires. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to connect these two into this socket and then the light into one. But where's the faceplate for this one? You have to plug it, you have to pull it out like this. The second issue concerns two-way switch. Two-way switch is where one light can be controlled by different switches. The light there can be controlled here and also here. Livolo supports two-way, but the issue is that they require the wires to be run in a certain way. Let me show you how the currents are run in this house for two-way switches. My electrician was kind to draw this out for me. Notice that in this switch, there are two switches here. One connects to the light and one connects to the electricity. Notice that in this switch, there is no live wire connecting to it. But for Livolo, both the switches require live wire. Let me show you their wiring diagram. No choice. But the solution is to use Legrand again. You'll see that the Legrand two-way switch clearly shows how the circuitry works. When you switch on, it will actually connect to 1. When you switch off, it will connect to 2. Let me show you the diagrams for a clearer picture of how it works. Electrical work is the most terrifying in house renovation because it requires a good knowledge of electricity and circuits and beyond what the school teach. But it is not rocket physics. We can all understand. The problem is that electricians will not explain to us how the switch works or how the wires are run in the house, and will definitely not advise us on what to buy. From this home renovation, I think I've learned everything I need to know about electrician works. Perhaps this can be my second career. What do you think?